All right, this one looks a little different because I can't find my paper, so I'm getting the question off of my computer screen. Fred went to an arcade to play video games. He paid $2 for every 11 tokens he bought. He spent a total of $16 on tokens. Which equation can be used to determine T, the number of tokens he bought? If you haven't had a chance to work the problem, pause the video, work the problem, and then restart the video. All right, so let's look and see what I did. I actually wrote all my answer choices on my paper so that I can compare what I get to all the answer choices. All right, so reading the problem, it says Fred went to the arcade. He paid $2 for every 11 tokens he bought. So off to the side here, I'm gonna write my own proportion. It says he wrote $2, he spent $2 for every 11 tokens that he bought. That's my first comparison. $2 to every 11 tokens that he bought. Then it says he spent $16 total on tokens. So now I need to think, where does the 16 go? Does it go on the top or on the bottom? Well, the 16 is dollars, and since I put dollars on the top, $16 goes on the top. And now my T, tokens, will go on the bottom. That'll tell me how many tokens he bought with $16. So I have 2 and 11 together, and 16 and T together. So now let's look at our answer choices. So answer choice A has 2 over 16. Well, 2 and 16 weren't my comparison. They were 2 and 11. So I know A is not the right answer. B has 2 over 11. I've got 2 over 11, but it's got T over 16. Well, 2 was my money, and T is my tokens. And I don't want money on top here and tokens on top here. I needed money to be here. So B's not my right answer. Now let's look at C. C says 18 over T. I don't recall seeing 18 anywhere in the problem. And when I go back and reread it and double check, 18 is not anywhere. So that's not anything that I need. So I can keep moving on. And D. D has 11 over 2 equals T over 16. Well, that looks kind of like what I had. But I had 2 over 11 and 16 over T. Let's think about it. Well, 11 is the number of tokens, and 2 is dollars. 16 is also dollars, and T also is tokens. These match, tokens to tokens and dollars to dollars. That must be my right answer. It isn't written the way I did it, but it still matches up because it doesn't matter what's on top or what's on bottom as long as they match. Tokens and tokens, money and money. They match, works. Up here what I did it, this time money's on top, tokens are on bottom, but they still match. So it works. So that's our question, and our answer was D.